George Brown at the 2018 North Americans for Maximum Muscle Report with Class A Classic Physique winner Chris Hunte. Chris, rumor has it that you did not eat for a couple days. Can you explain that?
Oh,
he says, I want to suffer. I know from Brian Hoydick. He says, well, you should see my guy, right? You should see him, you see my guy. I'm telling you, he's going to kill it. He's going to kill it, right? He was 193 pounds. He's 176 pounds. I said, what? How can he be that? He said, he told me he wanted to suffer. I said, he said he wanted to suffer. I said, all right, no food, motherfucker. I'm like, oh, my God. So tell us about that, man.
Ooh, it was brutal, man. We did everything keto, carbs. I mean, I was pretty much shredded at 190, pretty much up until almost a week out. And he just said, how bad do you want it? I mean, he kept texting me. He's like, man, you sure you're sticking to the diet? Because I looked good, but, my body just kept growing. I tend to grow into the show. So, he just said, hey, we're going to have to starve for a couple of days. And I didn't flinch. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted it that bad. So there was nothing that I wouldn't do, to be successful. So we starved for about 36 hours.
Okay. What'd you do before this?
I did the Dallas Europa. I was actually light heavy. Okay. So we were about 193 at that show. Okay. And got second. We qualified. We didn't push anything too hard. Made sure we looked okay, but we wanted to make sure that we kind of peaked for this show. So
So where are you from, man?
Originally New York, but I live in Texas.
Okay.
I trained out of Metroflex at first, but now I'm at the Fort Worth Fieldhouse. Okay. Shout out to Joe. I don't know where he's at. Joe is actually the owner of the gym.
Okay.
Big, huge shout out, Joe. Man, this man right here.
Come on in, Joe.
What up?
Man, he took me to all the posing routine you saw. Man's responsible for that.
Yo, Joe, I filmed at your gym.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I filmed at your gym.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Appreciate the love.
Yeah, no problem. So tell us a little bit about him, man.
What separates him, man, is because he's all about bodybuilding. He lives it, he breathes it, no matter what's going on in life. He plays the saxophone, he has his regular job. No matter what, we were in the gym early in the morning, 4 a.m., or at night, and it actually started like 10 years ago. So I met him as a teen. I had just did my first show. We hooked up with our boy Joe LaBelle. We did a video. Ever since then, we clicked. Me and him been middleweights for like the past 6 years, so we know the struggle, we know the cut. I know the cut because I did the cut. I did it with Chris Hunte like 2 years ago. So I was right beside him in his head. Man, I mean, he just is hard worker, man. Hard worker.
Absolutely. Yeah, hard work pays, man. Yeah. So what do you got planned next?
Burgers.
Listen, we ain't got to the food yet. He ain't ate 2 days. He like, I want the food.
To be honest, man, these people that you can't really see from here, but I just want to thank everybody that was just a part of this journey. I've got so much, time to give back. I got to really just sit back, kind of reflect and just really spend some time with them. Because it was not just a personal sacrifice, but everybody around me sacrificed. So I'm going to spend some time with them, eat up, and then kind of go from there. My coach, Brian Hoydick, we're going to put a game plan together.
You got to pull him in.
We got to put Brian together. Yeah, this man right here. So as far as what's next,
I can't say it. So tell us about the 36-hour cut.
It was rough, man. But we were expecting it 2 weeks ago. So, I told him, it's going to be rough, but we're going to do it. He didn't eat for 2 days, man. So he's a bad dude.
You told me to watch out for him.
Yep.
I know, firsthand, if you say watch out for somebody, I know what's coming, Yeah. So what's planned for him next? He said he's going to take some time off, but,
Yeah, just, time off, get a little bit tighter. And
he want food, B.
I know.
You starved him out. I said, what's next? I'm like, what's next? What's next? I'm talking about what fucking. He talking about I want some cheeseburgers.
I'm hungry.
That's fine. He's gonna have some cheeseburgers tonight. I'm gonna let him eat and see what happens for tomorrow. See how big he gets. So he's already in that 190s. So try to get him on stage around 200 tomorrow.
He's trying to double up, just clean up.
Yes.
Hey, look, he's Jay Warren, baby Jay Warren, right
here. Jay Warren, right.
Hey man, congrats, man.
Thank you, sir. Man.
Hopefully you don't got to start like that again, but if you do, man, deal with it.
He already knows he's gonna have to. He's in the pros. He's gonna do it. So
George Brown, Brian Hoydick. What's your name again?
Chris
Hunte. Sorry. From Maximum Muscle Report of the 2018 North Americans. And we'll see you later.